Father gets in touch with one of his old victims and says, I need assistance. I'm afraid of my son, and you two happen to have a similar skill set. You're both brilliant. I know he's going to discover that over time while he's taking his hiatus. Not self-imposed, by the way. And he's going to want payback. So I need you to deal with him and things to that nature. I have now become the dog, as it were. She knows where I am at all times, which begs the question. And allow me to answer that. I simply say I apologize for being in someone's way, and she takes off like I just threatened her with a fucking bullwhip. So again, RCMP investigators, 10 years, couldn't find a motherfucking thing. The courts have told you folks to quit this shit. Not even certain gang members are above reproach when it comes to matters of court and court order and things to that nature. So I never had a record for that. There was no instances where that occurred. They couldn't find anything, therefore all this was dropped. Case dismissed. So I guess you could just chalk this up to simple harassment. And why does it have to be me that lets you go? Because you're indebted to someone else and someone has told you to make nice with me? Because you have a debt that needs paying off? Or you've accepted money to do something and now you're having second thoughts? See, when things continually get proven false, and I said the Punisher thing this morning, and I fucking knew that was a mistake, because now, game on, right? Game on. And you know, sitting here, I could sit to myself and I could say, I could call somebody down here and we could have a go. Of course, I'd have to get you time to paint some fresh jail tats on him and shave his head, and then away we would be. I wish you no ill will, Selena, but that's called a mixed message, because in one instance you tell me to fight for you, so I do so. And then things like this have a way of sort of happening. It's now been nearly 11 years that I've been dealing with this shit. Nearly 11 years. I have never jumped on any woman. I have never forced myself upon any woman, for I have self-control. And I am a normal, fully functional, mature adult who is in no way, shape, or form crazy. Now, normal is conforming to a specific set of behaviors. Therefore, I am going out, I am doing resumes, I am doing things to that nature, so I can return to society in the hopes that I might be with you. He knew that I was trying to get with you. Everybody with a fucking cell phone and access to YouTube knew that. And yet this happened anyway. So the more you puke out the same thing, the more it gets disproven, till finally people say he or she is crying wolf. There is no need to give any credence to it, because quite obviously this dude's not guilty and not the person we or they think that he is. So again, I don't know what else to say other than that. I'm sure you'll have a retort, however.